Listen, good morning. How you
What's up,
doing?
buddy? How are you?
Everything is great, man. We're here, and of course, it's another day here on Cruising with a Case Handler, a personal injury show. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, is where we talk about accident cases that Mr. Adam Handler, our case handler, our attorney, has handled, over the past close to 17 years of his career.
You know it.
And you got that big mug in your hand this morning, man. What's up? Don't have an accident with that mug there.
Now I'm hydrating. You're catching me on my post Peloton a few moments, so I'm gonna cool down while you heat it up. How's that sound?
I mean, were you riding with Alex Toussaint or were you riding with Ali?
Today was my Brit, Leanne Hansby. A little low impact ride. I haven't been on the bike in a while, so I figured I'd take it easy. But I'm like you, Squeeze. I got to challenge myself, so that didn't go too well. I was killing it towards the end. But ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you. My name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. I'm a personal injury attorney, a partner of Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. And I'm just so very grateful that you're listening right now, tuning in, hearing what we have to say about my practice and the wonderful work we've done for the 93.5 FM community and beyond. It is an amazing feeling knowing how many thousands and tens of thousands of people have supported this show, supported my practice, supported my cause, have made referrals and recommendations and testimonials and reviews online. Just an unbelievable thing. And today, of course, is Tuesday. Excuse me again for wiping down. Today is Tuesday, which means it's Testimonial Tuesday, which is really a great segment that we do on Cruising with the Case Handler, because we get to feature a specific true life success story, and a recent one at that. Lawyers are on this radio show, on TV, on billboards, in the newspaper, telling you, I'm good. I'm showing you, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm great. And I'm showing you that the wonderful work we do by highlighting those true life success stories, those really important endorsements from real people that have no reason other than, I would say, gratitude, Squeeze, to give that recommendation, to give that testimonial. And today is no different. A $100,000 settlement, full insurance limits, of course. A lot of people ask me, well, what's my case worth? And the first thing we got to look at, of course, Squeeze, is how much insurance does the other side have? And to a great extent, we are bound by that insurance. So unfortunately, if you're hit by somebody that has the state minimum $25,000, or in New Jersey, it's the minimum is $15,000, you're pretty much stuck with that recovery. But fortunately, there are ways to recover. Maybe you have some supplemental insurance on your end, or maybe we have to go after another defendant. Bring somebody else into the case that maybe people weren't thinking to bring in. And the best example of that, Squeeze, was years ago when we got that $3.4 million settlement against the Village of Freeport. We had an individual that was involved in a car accident, a terrible car accident. She sustained a traumatic brain injury, a horrific injury that left her completely incapacitated for the rest of her life. And the insurance on the vehicles was just not enough. So we had to look a little closer, think a little harder, dig a little deeper, and we wound up getting the Village of Freeport in the case, because it turns out that there was a significant number of accidents at that exact intersection. And we were able to show that the intersection was dangerous, that they should have designed it differently, put additional traffic controls on, and we won that case, $3.4 million. So we turned a case that may have been only getting $50,000, which would have done nothing for her. That was probably one day of medical treatment in the emergency room when the accident happened, to $3.4 million. So some wonderful things. I've talked too much. Let's give out the number a few times, Squeeze, if you don't mind. I'll let you do the honors, because I'm paid
for, man. That's what you get paid for as an attorney, man, to talk a lot. But you've got to make a lot of sense. And, you do make a lot of sense, and a lot of sense for your clients. So that's the reason why we want everyone listening to the radio station, or also the social media platforms, to store this number. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-PP IDLAW, 844-774-3529. Yes, I know we don't get up every day planning to have an accident. As a matter of fact, we never get up and plan to have an accident, period. However, they do happen. They will happen. And if and when they do happen, you want to make sure that you are armed with the phone number of Adam Handler, which is 844-774-3529. He is a partner at the firm Pollock, Isaac, and DeSico. That's where the PPID comes from. The office is located in the city at 225 Broadway, New York, on the 3rd floor. As I've always said, you never, ever have to go above the 3rd floor. All right? So just reach out to him. Of course, once again, the number is 844-774-3529. Let's go to the videotape on the screen right now. All right? And we're live on Facebook. All right, live on YouTube. And let's see what Adam's got here on the screen. Okay.
And in addition to taking that number down, Squeeze, or just knowing how to find me on Google, I do formally invite all of you listening right now on 93.5 FM. You've been listening to me for 16 plus years. Most of those years have been with Squeeze. So you've been listening to us for nearly 2 decades. And we thank you for it, and we're appreciative of it. Of course, go one step further. Do me the solid if you can, and you really won't regret it. Check out The Case Handler on Facebook. Check out The Case Handler on Instagram. Be connected to my practice, because nearly every day we're posting something relevant, whether it's about a case, a true life success story, maybe something about just the law in general. And it's a wonderful way to not only be connected to my practice, but to see how we conduct ourselves. See with your own very eyes, the exceptional legal work we do. Like I said a few minutes ago, attorneys are out there left and right paying all people, all kind of money to tell you how good they are. I'm showing you how great I am. Of course, I'm using this platform of advertisement to do so, but I'm showing you how great I am. And let's highlight the most recent settlement, Squeeze. This was Patrice. A 100th. I love this picture. I don't know what came over me, but she looked too good that day just to not point her out, And Squeeze, if you can just describe for everybody listening on the radio station right now what you're seeing here.
Well, earlier before we got on the radio, I actually checked it out on Instagram, and I saw this picture of you and 2 stunning ladies here with a big fat check that says Patrice $100,000, and I see both of your fingers are pointing to her. You have a beaming smile, okay, a bigger smile than Ernie from Sesame Street. And she's blushing with her smile, and holding the big fat check. It is awesome, man.
Yeah, I love how, she looked, so pretty. She dressed up, did her hair nice. I think she was expecting, a photo opportunity. I don't know. Sometimes we catch them off guard. They say, no, I don't want to take that photograph. I don't look good. She came ready to go, hair and makeup and everything. And of course, on my left is Sandy. One of my paralegals who I absolutely adore, just a wonderful person and a hard worker. And she helped me, get this maximum $100,000 for Patrice. And Squeeze, if you would read that quote for me, I would be appreciative.
Absolutely. Adam and Sandy were great. I don't think any other lawyer would have put as much time and effort into a case as much as they did. I knew I was in good hands, and you will be too, with the case handler on your side. Patrice from White Plains, New York, $100,000 settlement, and that was the maximum policy limit. And I just love how happy she is.
Yeah, I mean that smiling face is. I mean, listen, that's $100,000 tax-free, Squeeze. Other than a hustle, I don't know where you can do that kind of money, so quickly. And her accident was July 3rd. So, I always say I measure my success. I measure the job I do by getting the most amount of money as quickly as possible. And I got $100,000, the maximum amount, in about 1 year's time, which is really incredible considering the courts are still pretty much closed for jury trials. To get $100,000 in the middle of a pandemic still, when the courts are still not fully functioning, is something incredible. And you can see the damage to the rear of her car. Nothing crazy. But, she did have an injury. She wound up having a surgery, and we got her the full amount. And Squeeze, she actually, I was so appreciative. She actually did a voice quote. Which can I play that? Do you mind?
Let's hear it. Once again, folks, the number is 844-PPID-LAW, 844-774-3529. Adam is about to let us hear an audio.
Yeah, you know what? I got a new phone yesterday, and everything downloads off the cloud. So some of these voice memos aren't fully downloaded. So we'll have to unfortunately play it another time unless it downloads very quickly. But she was so appreciative, and that really makes it all worthwhile. You know, I've had some clients through the years. You get them all this money, and they grab the check and they go and listen. That's their business. But 99% of the time, they want to stick around for the day. They want to take a picture. They want to leave a Google review. They ask me for a few business cards that maybe they can give to their friends, things like that. So it really is a wonderful feeling knowing that, really a complete stranger, came to you based on a referral, and you were able to get life-changing money for a life-changing accident. I mean, again, $100,000 tax-free squeeze. That's a significant amount. That's a lot of money even for you, man.
Of course. I mean, $10 is a lot of money for me. What are you talking about, man? Come on, man. $10 is a lot of money for me. So once again, folks, make sure you make the call. The number is 844-774-3529. Obviously, evidently, we know he is the top personal injury attorney in this hemisphere. Like I always say, New Jersey and obviously New York. Dial the number, let it ring 10, 15 seconds. So at least he knows that you are truly storing the number. If and when you get hurt or someone in your family or a friend gets hurt, make sure you forward that number onto them to assist or help them out. The number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW. That's 844-774-3529. Reach out to, of course, Adam Handler, the man who looks for some reason today like a lobster. I won't say it.
Listen, the white boy after the Peloton is just going to be red in the face. What can I say?
Man, you're totally red, man. All right. You sure you weren't lying on some beach somewhere with something called the sun?
Yeah, I'm tan, but this is that after workout glow, my brother. But listen, we have an exciting day today. Matt and I have a big settlement conference on a major case, going for big money. Hopefully that settles today. If not, of course, we say no. You know me. If the number's not right, we walk away. Never take a low ball offer. So if the numbers are not right, we'll walk away and live to fight another day in the case. But hopefully we can do something special for that client today.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Handler right here on 93.5 WVIP FM. I know you can catch us each and every single weekday morning between the hours of 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. and also on the weekends between 6 and 8, Sundays between 10 and 2. Please, once again, we implore you to actually share the phone number of the top personal injury attorney on the station. Do not get confused with other attorneys. He's been on the station for close to 17 years and has helped thousands of people to have a much better life after getting hurt. I am David Squeezaniki, CEO of the Link Up Media Group of Companies, and I 100% endorse Adam Handler, the case handler. Make sure you call him at 844-774-3529. That's 844-PPID-LAW. Prior results to that guarantee similar outcome, but yes, believe it or not, we need his number. We need his help, not his advice. He will show us. The number once again is 844-774-3529. You now have yourself an amazing day, and remember, walk good.